Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Today, we're chiseling the oven. I realized yesterday when I logged off that we hadn't done the oven, and I had promised to do it today. So, we're gonna do that today. I still got all my adventuring stuff on. I went back to the library that we found. I now have a king's coat. How great is this? In addition to my Forgotten Noble shirt. Oh, that's very spicy with just the king's coat on. Still need a scarf before winter. And I think you all saw everything else that was there. But I did fill up our chests with more goodies. I got the Jonas lamps. Where else did I hide stuff? Oh, I know. I put it all downstairs because we didn't have room up here. Here we go. I got some of the paintings, some more of the jars. Yeah. And put a lot of the planters just around. There's our... I say that. They must be outside this door. Yes, there we go. The trees and planters. Very nice, very nice. Okay, first things first. We are going to chisel the oven, as I promised. Yeah. And I think that's a good way to start this morning. I am super late, in case that was unclear. Super slow. Okay, I believe we're going to do granite, but I need to get our beautiful little smoker. Did I make anything in you? Yes. 4 smoked fish. Which we will put with our others because they're good for 1.6 years. That's great backup travel food. They travel very well. Let me have that. You can come down, sir. I don't think we're going to use you. You can come up because I decided I wanted to do 2. So you can sit in there with some of that so that we have you. And I guess maybe I should chisel it out of the ashlar. I want the right and left countertops to be like we're gonna kind of fake chisel so we can still sit stuff on there. So I'm gonna add materials to make it look like the oven kind of sticks out a tiny bit. She says, hopefully, let's do it. And granite. Do I already have something? I do. I have polished and cobblestone. And we have mortar. I was going to grab a little bit of the bricks. Which I don't ever remember which one of the flat chisels does the bricks. Cut polished, cut rock, cut stone. Oh, cut bricks is the pointy one, right? Yes, that's what we want. And not many. I say that. We're going to use the granite on the house today. That's the other project. We're being domestic. Right? Is that plenty? Yeah, 128. It's great. So we put those in a circle and put our precious mortar in there. We get a handful of ashlar blocks. So let's just start with 10. Dooby-dooby-doo. I have cobble, ashlar, and the smooth. I think the ashlar will make a good stove thing. I know that seems excessive. And then if I start with... Do I have any of you left? No, but I have a handful of these. A little bit of mortar, that's plenty. Dose. So we will chisel those to add dip, 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 more of these. So we'll add those as blocks to those little job guys. And if I had a chisel, what are you? And I already have a hammer. Here we go. So we make you chiselable and you chiselable. And then if we go to F and we drop in some of this, we can use this material. Same thing over here. Drop a new block on there. And then we can chisel with that on that left side. And then all these need to be chiselly bees. And we're not gonna do fancy. We're just gonna clearly cut off the whole front of this. And just gonna do a little bit at a time, like shave it down as we go until we have the shape that we like. I don't think our chimney would necessarily be very excessive. Probably be pretty trim. Ah, the dulcet sounds of the chisel invention story. I love it. I love it. We might end up with something thinner as we go. Let's just start there. Like that. And maybe bring these corners down. Seems a little high. Let's take this off. Right now I'm just going for shape. Right? Cut the corners back a tiny bit. And then the start of being able to reach our fires. And it does help to sit down for this, I think. Just cut the holes a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to add some stuff back in on the top. But maybe one in. I feel like we're still a little bit far out into the kitchen here. Do. Do we want these? Maybe. Oops. Don't know what I clicked back there. No. There's our lighting fixed. Yeah, I think we're still a little bit too far sticky outy into the kitchen. So let's take this off. The only thing I don't like about this is you lose the ability to set something down right in front of it. You know what? I think I want that little lip on there, but we're going to take off some of this bulk. Chiseling, chiseling. Almost. That's almost. I think it's a little chonky up here. So let's go back one more. Whoops. Right? Better. Which means let's take these down a tiny bit. Get a little more roundedness to it. Maybe even... Is that sticky outy? It is kind of sticky outy. That's a little bit further back. Okay, let's go down one more size. And as soon as I do something on the left, I'm going to immediately go do it on the right so that I don't lose track. That's pretty good. I feel like maybe... these would be a little more cut in. Nice. And then our front is still a little chunky. Let's, oops. Yeah, I think I do want to... Are you still too pointy outy? That's pretty good. Maybe let's take some off the back so it doesn't look as crowded inside. And then we'll need to come do these sides. It's really just a frame. Right? That's pretty good. It's a little, maybe a little bit more rounding here, so... Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yes, that's our little happy round stove. And I'm going to take these three back, but not go all the way back. Looks pretty good. And then let's bring some of you back just to make that the optical illusion of a circle. Right? That's pretty good. And I'm just going to put... If we got rid of you... Nope. I need you to come back. Oops. Like it's fit in there. I don't want to interfere with being able to set something on top of this counter over here. So it's just got to kind of, that's just to make it look like it's an inset, right? Do we go one more? I think that's enough. Look at that cute little button of a stove. Maybe we go one more like this. Well, let's leave that. Sometimes they're just beautiful, happy accidents. Right? More tube-like. I like it. Okay. Might be a little chonky up here, but... You're a tiny bit out of scale. 1 second. Let's just take one layer off this. But leave the shape. And mess up my... That's good. I just wanted to make the chunky part at the top look thinner, like a tiny bit. I feel like, did I not do that one the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, it's different. Load, please. Why do you look different? 1, 2, 3. Oh. That right? That's right. Okay. Now they match. Yeah, okay. Whew. Look at that. Chiseled oven. Oh, we probably, like I would. Can we take it in more and just leave it like that? Maybe this should go here. There we go. Oops. Possibly a little bit roundy. And then a tiny little touch. And on our there we go. I don't know if I like that hanging offy thing. Maybe we just snip it. Maybe we add another bead of blocks. You could see how the chiseling can eat your brain for literal hours. If I were really cool, I could have added another material and done some of the emphasis on that. But the granite has enough red in it that I think it goes really well, and it's contrast, and it doesn't look out of place, even slightly off center. I was worried I would be bothered by it being off center, but then now we can do stuff like, put wood next to the stove where we're gonna cook, and it looks normal. Awesome. Okay. In fact, I'm wondering if we can. I mean, this corner is kind of good for the quern, right? For now, at the bottom of the stairs. Sure. Sure, she says. There. Ta-da. To-do list. We're done. We won the game. Chisel our stove. Oh, okay. Winnie needs a sip of coffee this morning. Today, we are also going to turn this beautiful room behind me into an actual part of the house. I wasn't gonna. I thought about doing it off camera, and then I was like, oh, that was either old or something. Look, we could use our new stove, which already has cooking pots in it. You can go there. You can go there in anticipation of us cooking some. What time is it? Some dinner, some supper. It's supper time. Also, why is there wood in this window? One never knows with me. Okay. I love the decoration, but I need to put wood there. Thank you. There. Let's pick out something for supper. What do we have? We have mushrooms. Some fish. Let's just make a vegetable medley. Right. And maybe some. I guess let's just make rye and carrot porridge. That seems reasonable and easy. We can try out our new stove. Works beautifully. Ah. Nothing like sitting down next to a fire with a little cooking pot going. Oh, that's a great screenshot, actually. Maybe a little bit of a tilt there. Nice. I still have that pot on my back. That's feature. Ah, the guy from Saturn. Greetings, Ringless ones. You win the prize for best opening line this morning. How are you today? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. We're waiting on some supper to cook. Just finished chiseling our brand new stove. Very excited. It looks really cute. I love it. I think going to the 2 wide was a great idea, especially for a little kitchen. And 2 makes perfectly even amount of food to go in 3 crock pots, or 3 crocks, which I love. And hopefully, is that enough fuel for you? Maybe 1 more log. Your day's going round. I am doing pretty good. I got a slow start this morning, but it's the weekend. It's Saturday. The weather's gorgeous. I'm in Vintage Story. About to have a fabulous meal of carrot and rye porridge, which I guess wouldn't be that much different than maybe carrot bread. Yeah, 2 wide's pretty cool. It's cute. I normally do 3 because that I build in the odd numbers, but the 2 is adorable. I'm a fan. Okay, we're gonna turn this room into. Actually, I started 1 wall over here. We're gonna use our granite, cobblestone, and rock, and maybe some ashlar because maybe it'll tie to that. I wanted to test it out before I committed. So I wanted to kind of edit this wall a little bit. Notice I haven't actually done the... I realized also that there was the ore. Our ore was leaning out here. And I have no idea where our raft is. The first raft that we made. Okay, this is just going to be a disaster, so here we go. We'll deal with disaster later. Can't tell whether I want to layer this with the cobble and the ashlar. I kind of like that, actually, because here we just did the ashlar. I might go along here and replace it with the polished. Possibly. And I think this is the top. I might do... We'll have that support post there. Don't know. We've got to hide that. We've got to hide that ceiling in there. I think we're just going to go up. Or maybe bring the wood all the way across. I think bringing the wood all the way across is the way to go. That's just some oak. Just some oak. If I knew where my wood was, there we go. I'm very much hoping that I have a container of oak down here. 11 of 11 oak logs. Well, time to go cut down our trees. Boom. Boom. Yep, that's the ticket. And yes, I do actually kind of adore the mix. It makes sense. Okay. And that's what we shall do. I'm going to remove our berries for a hot minute. Needed to harvest you anyway. Do you have a home in there? You do. I don't think there's anything glued to these. So it's safe to destroy them. That'll be different when we get to our tool racks. Polished and ashlar. Like so. See, like I can see that tool rack there. We'll work around it for the moment. Oh, I think that was one. We'll live. We'll recover. And then wood around the top, I guess? Since that's what we've done over here. I think we have to. So that it's matchy-matchy. Like so. Okay, let me put the seeds back and then I'll go for the chaos of taking down that. And I think what I want to do is a little bit of rearranging for our porch here. And say that our seeds live here. And carrot. And you. And onion. And another grain. And the pumpkin. And the cabbage. Anything else? Oh, yes. And the turnip. It's important to use the accent. Makes the building better. Oh, thing we forgot in the kitchen. Where does the smoker live now? Look, in the window. Perfect. I had visions of moving it outside, but then I thought, no, I don't really want to go outside every time I want to use a smoker. Okay, you guys can lean against that wall. You are too high because I have a chest there, right? And we don't care. Yeah. I might make all of you too high. Okay, that was all the tools, so you can come down. Boom, boom. Like so. And then you can go back up. Do, do, do. Barbas, how's it going, friend? Sriracha, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're pretty stocked up. Mostly-ish. We're still early days. Like, it's July. We've done... most of our running around has been adventuring and looting. And because our house was rammed earth. So I'm trying to improve that on our starter house here. Flint knife. We don't really need you. What else was probably hanging here? Oh, all these backup pickaxes. I'll carry you with me. And our axe is really not that damaged. And I have the hammer from the chiseling. So I think we can put that away for the moment. You're doing good, Barbas? That's good to hear. Guy from Saturn says, I find with chiseling, there's very little pressure to use the default Minecraft odd numbers building style. Yes! Like, I keep going that way because that's, like, my brain works that way. However, the more I build in here, the less I worry about whether or not I've done that. Now, in this case, starter house, tiny spaces, I have a better time with odd numbers. Like, a 7x7 is a really comfortable starter space, I think. What else are we going to need? We're going to need... Your tool racks are up there. Everybody else... We can just do a little of this. I think I should make cute shells for those. I have Shelf Obsessed on here. So we should be able to put unusual things on bookshelves. One wall. Nope. We're doing the polished first, then the ashlar. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. And then our cobble. And double windows. Do we need all the windows all the time? Probably not. This wall can probably be solid. That would make sense. And then I could put things against it. In fact, this one should probably see. Yeah, let's just make that solid. No window, because storage. And then it'll be the double windows on the side. Possible, possible. I don't think I have anything hanging out on this. It's amazing how, like, the rammed earth looks so much better than dirt. And then upgrading to cobblestone and the bricks and stuff just looks that much better too. Sriracha asks, are you an architect or something? Your house has good headroom. Not an architect, just a very long-term builder in that other block game. So this game tends to translate very well in terms of building. And to be fair, this room was 1 block higher. We used to step up 2 blocks into it, so that's why the ceiling was high. But I find that just that little extra space, like to give your player 4 blocks instead of 3, makes things feel much more spacious and less cramped. It also makes for better video. I'm just saying, because look at my scale. Like, I know I'm only 2 blocks tall, but that's a 9-foot ceiling for me if I were a 6-foot tall person, right? Okay, maybe that's a 12-foot ceiling. I like it. I like lots of headroom. It makes our houses taller and our staircases taller, but, you know, it's fun. Okay, let's try this one. Love that we can just leave the door there. And okay. Now, I would normally spend some time and make this entrance fancy and cool, but I have no idea what's going on here. The smithy eventually will move. Let's see. Let's do the simple option on this back porch and just change it to cobble like the other side. Just so we aren't dealing with the dirt anymore. And probably make a better stair. Little extra headroom makes the room look bigger. Yeah, it's about 10 foot, 11 foot tall. Hey, that is true. Very true. Do barrels have gravity? They do. Dadgummit. Well, that answered that question. Can you come with me? Yep. Okay, thanks. Just made a total disaster. Just get you out of the way while I replace this. Buckets too, I'm assuming. Do. Yes. Y'all can all just go back here. Thank you very much. And I guess we really only need to step down into the shop. I could just make this wide enough to stand on. And let's do I have enough mortar to make a... No, but we have the technology. Let's grab another handful of blocks. Did I put that hammer up? Of course I did. Why? Blech. Yeah. Y'all will probably come back and I will have moved the entire smithy somewhere. It really should be over on that hill. But I felt like that was far from the house. And the house is going to be just a little cozy thing. Is that enough? With a wee bit of mortar. Okay, and if I take one away, I get stairs, right? Yeah, that's what I want. Just wanted one stair here. There we go. That's not a bizarre color choice. If only this game's processing wasn't as single-threaded, it would make for a nice medieval world with tons of players. Are you talking like MMO style? Like more than just a multiplayer server? Because I'm playing with a bunch of friends on a server, and I guess we've had... There may be less than a dozen, but, you know, we've had half a dozen on at one time, and it's lovely. It's nice to have a bunch of people playing together. But it's definitely not MMO. Like, it's not, you know, hundreds of players together. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I want to... Here's what I want to do. This is a trick I started doing in another build, because I love being able to set things down like up off the ground. So I started basically making my walls too deep when I want to set stuff down. So if I pick you up and we put you like in the corner because you're pretty, or not because you're small, maybe we put you here because you're cute, and you get in the corner because you're pretty, and you are also a little chest, so you can go here. And then I can set this here and this here, and then suddenly we have this beautiful little display area. And maybe not you, because we're walking around stuff. Yeah. And then I can put glass. Do we have glass yet? I don't even know. I have a little bit. Then we can put glass. You know what? We should make panes out of this. And let our glass go a little further. Hold, please. Do I have my saw? It's inside. Let us do the magic saw thing. Also, I need to put all my tools back above the door. And probably one block lower so I can see what the heck they are. I just have a weird thing about... It feels weird to like walk under a scythe. Backup axe. Flint spear. My lord have mercy. The hoe. What else? I don't need to carry a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. Oh, and I had this flower pot too with our tree. So that could probably go... Where do we think? In front of the window? Oh my god, if I could get that in my hotbar, it'd be great. No, I think it needs to go on this side. I think that crowds the stairs. There we go. Under the torch. Grim Reaper, right? Sriracha says, well, the server's capped at 150 players. If you want to simulate a medieval world, it would need to simulate tons of particles, chunks, and creatures, and it would fry a regular computer simulating that. You're probably right. That sounds like it would be a very heavy load. You know, this room, can we switch you and put you over here? And where did that go? Where's my torch holder? There it is. And that way our lights are a little better balanced. Yeah, that's better. Then we get some real light on this side. Because we have a lantern in the kitchen. Lantern in that room is good. And I think that's good placement for it. Okay, glass and saw. That's what I was doing. Is it like this? There we go. So we get 10 for the price of 1. And if we do this and then this, it won't be all squirrely. And we can go, let's see. I think I'm going to do it on the inside edge so we get some depth on the outside of the house, like that. Yes. Yes, indeed. Like so. Oh my gosh. We're coming up in the world. We have glass in our windows. I'm going to do this one. And this one. And we'll make more glass. Which we have, I think we have the technology to do. Do I have fire bricks yet? I think we have a handful of them. I think I made 1 bloomery of glass. What have we got? See, look at all our little prizes and treasures. Like the Aladdin's little telescope. Look how cute that is. This is kind of our... And then if I were really cool... Did I bring any stools or anything? I don't think I brought any furniture yet from that build. Really? I'll go check downstairs, but can't believe I didn't grab... Like, so we have that table. Did I not grab tables? Maybe we have to do a little teleport and go grab some of that. Siraj says, if you consider building a dope underground section of your base. Yes. A cellar. We have a little cellar down here already. Just our starter kind of thing to help with our food numbers. Speaking of which, I need to... Well, you're spoiled. You're going to be rot. Beautiful. Got the berry rot game going. But yes, eventually we would want little snaking hallways down here. But the other complication to this is our starter house, right? Which is wonderful and will serve its purpose well. And we're going to finish it. There'll be a bedroom upstairs. Nice, nice. But our big, like... long-term world living mansion is going to be here. Up on this little hill. Like, bay window, big porch. We'll push this hill back. Do some planning. And then a sprawling collection of, like, village buildings. Like our blacksmith and our smeltery and a place for the bee kiln. The beehive kiln. Also, I haven't checked this. The other thing we need to do is build a pig barn. Okay, what have we got? We do have a cow. We do have a sow over here. So now I have 2 sows and a boar. There's another hole full of animals on the other side of this hill. We've got chickens and pigs over here, right there, that we need to deal with. So I need to build barns. Falak, how's it going? Welcome back. How are you today? We're back in puttering around the house. Ooh, look, our pumpkin's growing. Puttering around the house. Finished the stove, if you can believe it. Ta-da! You want to play Vintage Story if they release a mobile version? That may be possible. I don't know what they plan on doing. I know that they just that team just hired a small group to create an adventure mode based on the Vintage Story gaming code, which I think sounds really interesting and good. Let's stick these in here so they rot. And let me clean a little bit of this up. Let's see. I don't need you right this second. And I want to turn all of my rammed earth back into rammed earth that stacks. Oh, and I had two pretty things just hanging out. Let's see. Maybe we put our... No, don't be in the center. There, our strange little collection of items. Dun dun, our saw. I really am amazed that I don't have my block. Okay, let me just look more carefully. Fire brick. No. Did we find glass? Oh. Oh, I do need to show y'all something cool. Sriracha is not a cellar, like an underground section with large storage areas for firewood, ores, etc. You can even make a sewer system connecting each house underground. Oh, that sounds very cool. Yes, I absolutely will be making a big storage area underground, just for bulk storage underneath the main house when we get there. Because I think that's a wonderful idea. Fallox says, playing your 15,000 days world Minecraft PE realms. Alexa, stop. That's amazing. I bet you have a lot of cool stuff in that world. Speaking of cool stuff, I went straight down because I know that we're on top of, what are we building with? Granite as our sedimentary stone, which is down. And I was like, oh, if I just poke a hole down here, we should hit granite eventually. I was correct. Boom. Because it's in this area. Had to dig through some quartz, which we'll come back and get more of. But I thought, oh, I'll just keep going and see how deep it is. It's poor copper, so I ignored it. And boom, we hit a cave. And I was like, oh, cool. We'll just like take a look. So I started mining it out. And I thought, what's in this cave? Who knows? Let's just go to the end and make sure. Yeah, I need to get more copper. Let's just make sure there's nothing crazy. Well, first of all, there's a ruin. Woohoo! And look, what's on the other side of this ruin wall? Halite, that's salt. Salty goodness. So we go all the way over here. I mean, it's here too. But I started digging it out. And harvesting the salt. So we live next to a salt rock, which is insane. Do you know how many? I don't have any of this in any of my other worlds. Like, I just purchased salt. You'll have to share pics on Discord. Yeah, I need to set up and open my Discord. So much copper ore. I will come get it back. I mined a whole bunch. I mined like 2 or 3 deposits down here. Because lucky. But I was mining granite when I realized we had mined granite already. Not to a great extent, but we had some. 4 monuments drain and lots of foggy floors and a foggy purple river. Wow. Well, oh, the guy from Saturn says the mobile version is not likely. Not aware that C+ works on mobile. Is that what we're in? We're in C+, not C++? I didn't realize that was the coding language for Vintage Story. Yeah, and I'm with you. It does not work on mobile. So that begs the question. Yeah, I guess that's why there's a distinction in the other game between the Java and the non-Java version. Right? How is our garden today? Sunflowers are almost done. Parsnips, some spelt, amaranth. The rice is coming up. The peanuts are coming up. I planted onions late. That's good. We're mostly trying to get rid of this flower bed, but you know how that goes. I should check on the others while I'm thinking of it. Not C+, C sharp. Okay. Got you. That's flax, and flax should be fine. And all these are kind of puttering along. That's good. Okay, let's finish our room renovations here. I don't think I mind the blank wall. I need oak. Have I planted oak? I feel like I have been very remiss in my tree planting. Let's fix that. We're gonna have to go into the forest and raid it. Let me just get these oak trees in the ground. I think I was hemming and hawing over doing oh, I need to do the animal barns and yada yada yada. So let's do this. If this is gonna be domesticated, let me plant trees out this direction, where I am currently not going to put anything. Because I can't not have trees. Especially if we want wood. We'll just plant a little mini oak forest out here. There we go. We have trees on crazy fast grow time, like 25% of normal growth. Is that it? We just need glass? And I have that up there because I was protecting our tannin barrels. I think that's it, minus a little bit of wood. Let's go upstairs. Do I have any? I have like a tiny handful of oak logs. We do have a staircase up here. It doesn't go anywhere. But up to our lovely roof. Here, let's do this one. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe replace our funky grass with just some rammed earth, so we don't get grass. No grass for us. This will eventually be a little overhang, right? Give me all that. Give me all that. It's coming along. It's not fancy, but it's coming along. Okay, let's see about making... I thought we marked limestone. Did we not? Have we found limestone? I feel like we have. Limestone sand. Okay, yeah, we did find limestone. I just haven't harvested any. Maybe that should be on our to-do list today. Let me check. No. So, oh, do we have fire clay? That's the other question. I thought I had picked up some. I have such random stuff because I was unpacking. You are not bling. I thought I put fire clay in bling. We have 2 temporal gears, which is pretty good. What's you? You're our bony soil. You're weird extra clothing. You are also weird extra clothing. There's our fire clay. Okay. There's Joe. We'll find him a home. Lots of pictures. We have the bed blueprint, the storage master blueprint, and the lamp blueprint. Oh, so we can repair those Jonas lamps, I think. Right? No, the gas ones. Okay, so fire, clay, brick. Oh, we don't have a lot. But that should be enough to make a bloomery. Let's do that. Let's cook these up. Can you not be weird? Perfect. Grass. Sticks. And peat. Because that's how we roll. I saw something the other day that I didn't know was a thing. Did you know you could put charcoal on top of your pit kilns? Like, it's expensive. It's for charcoal, which is ridiculous. But I had no idea that that was a thing. C# is like Java. It's more interpreted than machine language. Granted, precompiled bytecode. I don't know what the last part means, but I understand the comparison to Java being one step away from machine language. Thus, object-oriented programming, yes? Which is Java's basis. Dun dun. I love that the... Give me your fish. Do, 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 do. This has been our current form of limestone. Ooh, a spoiled fish. 12 hours, 2 days. Can we rescue this one? No, 23% spoiled. Guess what? You're going to be rot in the chest. And then we will put you in our garden. Because that's what we do. And hopefully we'll get a little more fish if I'll pay a little more attention. I want to work on the upstairs, but we need oak. So let's go run over to the forest and grab some. And you can stay there. We'll take... The rammed earth can stay here. Tree seeds. Fire clay. Mortar goes in with the blocks. Need the dirt, need the lantern, need the backup pick. And blue clay goes down here. Okay. Because we gotta wait for our fire clay to cook anyway. Hammer. Fancy chisels. Blocks to stand on. Let's take our food to go in case we get distracted by things. As we have been known to do. Okay, trees. Oak trees. We also should harvest the cattails when we get back. Sal, I promise we'll build a barn at some point. And I'm back on flint duty too. Oh, you're quartz. You're borax. What? What? Is that what you are? You are. Is there a borax right underneath our frickin' base? Ah! Wow. Okay, well, we don't need limestone. What the... How have I missed this? Oh, I need 10 bronze. Okay, well, borax mine. Who this? I guess we'll... we'll actually make that a mine. Bright white. Right next to the base. Who knew? Glad I paid attention to what I was picking up in my pocket. I've noticed that I've grabbed a couple of pieces. I didn't realize it was from here. Oops. No, can you pick the right thing, please? Thank you. I'll take the flint, too. Dooby-dooby-doo. Because we needed to make the fire clay. In case that was unclear. Didn't know we would have a mining session here. I won't grab all of it, just enough to get us started so we can make some lime. I think we need slate lime for mortar and leather. Also, I could put my lantern in my hand so y'all could see. I was noticing the playback that it was very dark. Oh, lead. Nice. We can make fancy windows. Lead in borax. That's a first. Although I guess I've seen lead in everything. Because it's such a random little spawning block. What's a good amount of lead? Galena and sandstone. We've just hit the Mecca. This is like I think y'all grossly underestimate the amount of copper I mined yesterday off camera. Making that hole, I kept running into copper veins. Got some nice rich copper and slate. But I'm excited to have the lead. I was like, oh, we need to go hunting for lead. So I can make pretty windows. But no. It's right here. Under the base. Gimme, gimme. It's a nice little node. Beautiful. Give me all that. Lovely, lovely. Let's just do a pokey check. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Do. There's the borax, and then our borax keeps going this way. Okay, we can do the rest off camera. Oh. There is more galena. Wow, and it's rich. I don't think I've ever hit a rich lead vein. And B, I don't ever think I've seen one this big. Normally they're this high up. They're usually just a handful. So that's amazing. 88 rich. Okay, well, we'll never need lead again. And we got a cool crystal. Nice. Okay, what was I doing? Cutting down trees. Ah. We bring our backup axe? No. One moment, please. I think I may have turned the music off. No? Play music. Game. Thought I turned it off because I was trying to hear somebody yesterday. How's this coming along? I'm not sure. I like that whole wall being. I think we might change that to slate again to match the other side. I thought, but it looks cool behind this. But do we care anymore because everything's kind of covered? Don't know. Bears thinking about. Okay, we'll take our backup copper axe. Use up all the copper before we get into our tin bronze stuff. Doobie-doo. Okay. Oak trees. I think what I did was replant all the oak out here. And maybe that's what I was thinking I would do is harvest it here. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, because this all looks like I crammed a bunch down. Yeah. And they have now grown. So good. I was like, how did I completely forget to plant trees? Nope. I just did it out here. Because I thought, why not just replant the forest and then we'll come back and harvest the forest. And we do need sticks, or I would forego the leaf harvesting. I'm not going to do the whole tree's worth of leaves, but we'll take off as much as we can reach. Vintage story. Isn't this much nicer? Last episode, I forgot my shears. And all her whole purpose was gathering tree seeds, and it was very painful. Because I was punching trees instead of shearing trees. Give me that. There it is. Oak branchy leaves. How's our video? I feel like I'm watching the stream, and the stream is not as clear as what I'm seeing on my screen. And I can't tell if it's... I have everything set to 60 FPS, and I'm wondering if I should change it to 30. If that would make a difference. Because that other block game comes across crystal clear. Oh, is this? Yeah, this is oak. Keep giving me the oak, please. That's maple. The oak trees are so fluffy. Give me all the sticks. Well, the amount of stuff we have to put in the pit kilns, the sticks early game, I always want to be overkill on the sticks. So I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't fire this pit kiln because I didn't have enough sticks. We're golden on seeds. 47 oak seeds. Awesome. Zachary, how's it going? Do bronze shears give more sticks than copper ones? I do not believe so. I do not believe any tool actually increases the yield. I think it just makes the process more efficient. That's my understanding. Ores are the same, sticks are the same. Like, the drop is always the same. You just get there faster with a better tool. Well, I just harvested that maple instead of an oak. That's fine. Let's cut these down. I guess I wish they got more drops. But there is no concept of fortune in this. There is only, can you get it faster or not? And I actually, in my settings, I have both tool durability and speed is doubled. Because I knew we were going to be streaming. And it makes for very boring streaming. Yeah. The guy from Saturn says it. All tools are the same except for speed and durability. Which is cool. Like, I actually really like that. Vintage Story is a... So I have some good friends who are playing it, who I kind of talked into it. And I know them because we play modded Minecraft together quite a bit. Like heavily modded, like all the mods 10, that kind of stuff. Mod packs, and have been for almost a decade. And they hopped into Vintage Story and were like, where's this and this and this and this and this? And I was like, this game is not designed to be rushed. I'm sure you can, and if Speedy Gonzalezing your way through things is your thing, that's great. Like, if you want to be like, how fast can I get to copper? That's cool. And those are cool challenges, for sure. However, I think one of the best ways to play this game is to just enjoy the process of going through the phases. Like, we kind of rushed through copper to bronze, but that's because I accidentally stumbled on a bunch of cassiterite. And I was like, oh, well, if we have it, we're going to make it. Obviously. Should we cut down this giant oak here? Yes, I think we should. And then I'm going to plant a whole bunch out here again. At least we've got the handsaw from Yaba that lets you go wood, plank, stick. Yes. I do actually have the handsaw. Not that I have made it yet. Which is hilarious. Mostly because I haven't really had any issues at all with sticks. Really. If you shear your leaves, sticks are not an issue. Let's plant a bunch of oaks. You're a maple. Let's oak it up out here. Oh, there's Galena right there on the surface, right? And then we'll go in about... Give me that. I can't do it without an empty hand. I'm going to go like this and like this. Those are going to be close. That's all right. We'll have some tight-knit oak trees over here. And hopefully these guys will grow fairly quickly. We did not get K-Pop on our adventures to the south. I'm hoping, I'll check with the traders if I said K-Pop seed. They're sold by agricultural traders, which are what? Yellow? We have so many building materials traders, not even funny. I have luxury, furniture, artisan. We found a bunch going south, but they were all building materials. Treasure hunter, clothing. Do we get an agricultural? Survival, artisan, treasure hunter. Wow. No agricultural traders yet. I'm going to have to go trader hunting. What about you? Commodities. Building, so many building materials traders. Yeah, and our local one is a commodities trader, which is cool. We have a commodities and a luxuries, which is not bad. Okay, and planting more seeds. Just gonna make an oak forest out here. Flax. All the trees. Okay, that should be plenty for leaf harvesting purposes. Let's do a little sneaky line of oak trees so we can just get wood. We'll start from this one. If you didn't know, you can grow vintage story trees right next to each other. And then it makes a lovely chunk of wood to harvest. Okay, I always want to save a couple of seeds. That's good. That's good. I don't... Oh, wow. One oak log? Thanks, game. I don't think there's anything else out here we need to grab. Let's go finish up the top floor, maybe. I think I have plaster blocks from a ruin. Oh, almost fell in our animal pit. Nice save. Throw our extra sticks in here. And our seeds out here. Tree things. Tree seed. Got a couple of flax from the flax. That's nice. Thought I hid our flax somewhere fancy. Nope. Maybe in here. Yes. There we go. Look at that galena. Amazing. And borax. Ooh. Oh, we have a ton of it. Psh, that's funny. Sandstone is in a case downstairs, I think. And you can go with our little happy collection of crystals and fun things. And we could eat because we're about to be starving. Well, you know what we didn't do is the floor in here. How do we feel about more granite rock? Polished. I think that's a good running theme. Or should we put wood in here? Then we'd be like in a wood sandwich. I like the polished rock. We'll wait till we're a little bit more hungry. And let's run upstairs and do the last of the little borders of wood around. You're good, but you need some... like so. Oak log, oak log. Beautiful. Okay, I think those were the last pieces of actual this story. And then we're going to use pine on here. Let's do that real quick so that I have an idea of how tall this floor is. And then we can declare this middle room actually complete. Miraculously. Actually, I want to leave 3 of these so we can set our pine logs there. Planks, whatever they are. Deimos, how goes it? Yo. Happy Saturday. We are puttering in Vintage Story today. Building. Doing a build thing. And is 27 enough? Let's do 40 and see. Putting a ceiling on a room, like you do. Okay, this room is much smaller than I thought it was. Go the correct direction, please. Okay, which means the floor of this. We're gonna do a room up here. We only gonna do a room here. Don't know. We might just stick a roof. Because I think we have, unless we do storage. Let's leave it for the moment. Or should we just make it a complete? Let's just make it like, since we have the planks, let's just make it solid so it looks like a floor. And if we don't need it to be a floor, it can just be under the roof and be pretty. And I won't have to come back and do it again later. Ta-da. Nice. And yeah, we should probably make pine shingles. I don't know what we're gonna do the roof in yet. We might pick another wood that's like a complementary color. Okay, so how's that in here now? That's lovely. Our little fancy pine ceiling. I like it. I like it muchly. Okay, floor. Polished granite, I think, is the way to go. Like so. And we might as well make... Is our bucket gonna fall? Yes. I ask that question every time, and the answer is always yes, Winnie. The bucket is always going to fall. The chests, however, are fine. But the urn... Nope. The urn is not. Can you just sit there for a second? Let's make it a little civilized in here. Ta-da. Dum dum dum. Yesterday you played Vintage Story for the first time in like 8 months. Oh, you died 4 times because there was a bear in your garden. That sucks. 2 bears. That sucks even more. That's what's worse than 1 bear. 2 bears. I was minding my business, mining up resources from a ruin on my family server. And we have animals on neutral, and a bear came out of nowhere and ate my face for no reason that I can discover, other than maybe because there was honey nearby, bees, and he was excited. I don't even know. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of chisel magic on our fancy shelf here. Only because I want it to not look quite so chonky, but still be able to put things on it. So we will... Just so its footprint maybe isn't as big. But it looks like a table that we deliberately put there. Can we chisel you too, please? Thank you. This is the magic of a super simple chisel that can make a huge difference in the way that something looks, right? Can we make it even... Right? And then if we got really fancy and said... Oh, let me see that. Went down like this. Then we have a little distinct, like, it's like it was built in. And I think I'm going to, if we get down in this corner and I pull out this, it looks almost like a stand. Like it's there on purpose. On purpose. Look at that one. Yes. Lovely. So it's still a full block top, so we can set stuff on it, but it's set back, so it doesn't visually look like it takes up so much room. And maybe, yeah, that's good. We could even like chisel out more of the underneath and leave legs standing, but I kind of like it, kind of like the chunkiness. We could even exchange the top material for another, like instead of the ashlar, it could be the polished rock. But I think that's overkill for this particular little thing. I'm actually going to put this hammer in here. In here. Well, Deimos, I'm sorry about your bears in the garden. I also had another friend who just put chickens up. And, had first a fox came in, and then he's gonna be done any second. Had a fox come in, and then a bear followed the fox, and then the bear was just stalking in the garden, right? We're just gonna sleep for like an hour. Enough to get the sun up and get our glass. No, our bricks, so we can make glass. That's it. Nice. And so if I were to put you out of my way, and I made instead, do I have enough to make two? No. I don't think so. Oh, barely. Look at that. Aha. Those up. Look at that. Our first bloomeries. Very exciting. What are we gonna do with them? Make glass. Because we can. If I were fancy things, where would I be? Nope, I just need quartz. And some charcoal. And the fire. Lovely. And away it goes. Nice. Okay. All the mod cons. Modern conveniences. And out of room for my thing. I think we're hungry enough to finish this now. Yes, beautiful. And for some reason I have 2 flax grain in my inventory, probably because of the flax we harvested. Right? Where are you? Nope, all the way down? No. Okay. Pigs. Pigs and chickens. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna go... We're gonna make the pig breeder barn, right? Where they drop through the floor as babies. But I might like gather materials and do the layout off camera, and then we can all do it together. But the chickens... Okay, we have multiple things to do. 1, see if the plaster looks good upstairs. Or pick out another wood to use. I do have limestone cobblestone. A little bit, not a lot. I have no idea what we would make. What wood to make the pig barn out of? Or the chicken coop? Pine? Maybe we should just stick to oak. Walnut's cool, and it looks great with aged wood, and the walnut planks are pretty. They're very dark. We might do walnut roof eventually. I have a stack and a half of oak. And we could do oak planks. Let's check the plaster first. So, if I were to put plaster on these walls, I kind of want plain plaster on the top and just use these on the bottom. I wonder, do I have limestone? Did we actually get any slabs of that? I have granite, chert, and slate, but no limestone. Because the limestone tops would work on those. Let's see what they look like. That actually looks really cool. I'm really tempted to only do it on the bottom row, though. Also, I got them all crooked because I didn't set them down the right direction. That's okay. We can fix that. I do like the plaster. Very medieval. How hard is it to make? I've never done. I don't plaster. We could probably do wattle and daub easier than plaster. Oh, it's quicklime with sand. I mean, just cook lime. How much does it make, though? One plaster for one quicklime. We don't need much. Like a stack, like 64 plaster would be plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 per window. Times 7, 49. Yeah, a stack would be plenty. In combination with what we already have. So, if we were to take our borax, this is good times. Can I get half? Yes, thank you. And we stuck it in our quern. And we held down right click while we checked on chat. Well, let me open it so we can keep track. And see our progress. Oh, we get 2 per. Oh, that's nice. Is that why we like borax more than limestone? That's actually fantastic. I love that our granite quern now goes with the rest of the house. I think I just happen to have granite. Okay, sip of the coffee. And I'm checking my time here. Probably got about half an hour left or so before I have to go take care of real life stuff. So do y'all play mostly, here's a question for the gang, for chat. Do you play mostly single player or do you play with friends? Or is it a combination? I do both. I love playing, well, I'm streaming single player is what's happening. Although I have a single player world I've been in for I don't know how many hours, but I'm in my second year. Just got to the Iron Age. But I was like, if I'm gonna play, I might as well share it with the world and meet other folks who love to play Vintage Story. We did good today. We got the trees planted. We got the main living room area upgraded from terrible. Well, no, I shouldn't say terrible. I adore the rammed earth blocks. They just make your like initial dirt huts look so good. Okay, let's take powdered. Am I correct that I can replace this and make quicklime with it? No, I can make diluted borax. Which means, okay, I can use it for leather making, but not for plaster. We have to have lime for plaster. Really? Are you sure? Make white dye. Ooh, how do you not make... Oh, you gotta increase your water amount. I don't think we have enough leather to do... I say that, let's check. Well, I do have 4 large rawhides. We could process them. If I did a 5-to-1, because I do have a barrel of water out here waiting for boraxy things. Okay, so let's do math. 5-to-2. There's 50 liters. Diluted borax. 5 liters to 2 powdered borax. So 50-to-20, right? If we just add 10, like that. Beautiful. Okay, and then soaked hide is after scraped, which is after prepared. So weak tannin, scraped hide, prepared. Diluted borax with any hide, rawhide. Right? If I put you in there, 4 soaked hide after 18 hours. Okay, go. Go gadget. Okay, can't use borax to make plaster. That's okay. We'll live. I do want to truck some of that in there. Don't know how I have like 1 block of medium fertility. I think I have a box of fertility soil in the basement. And the granite needs to go in there. And that's our backup axe and pickaxe and lantern and sandstone, claystone. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Somewhere down here is medium fertility soil. There we go. Oh, and I managed to put support beams in my inventory. Guy from Saturn says you can buy lime from the commodities traders. You are so correct. We do have limestone just to the north of us. We can run and grab some. Like, it's not that far. Really. Super quick run. Let's go do that real quick. And maybe there'll be some interesting things on the way. Okay, I have a couple servings. I have a thing. I'm gonna put half my flint in our storage drawer and half my sticks so they don't exploded in my inventory. We have ladders, torches, an extra axe because that's about to die, and an extra pick. And should I take our splitter plugs and just grab some limestone while we're there? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. So, hammer, splitter plugs. Let's go. Chore getting. Do. Is it faster to go by water in any of these stations? Yes, actually. Let's do that. Let's just cruise up via water. Grab you. Somehow, I feel like I lost my raft while we were out doing stuff. Which means I'm going to have to make another one. I do not understand. Like, unless it's hiding in here and I just can't see it? No. Like, did I leave it in the water and not pick it up? I've checked every barrel. Maybe I stuck it in here. No. Like, there's no raft anywhere. Where are the mysterious rafts? The rafts have disappeared. They're not hiding in food. I didn't set them down because that's not a thing you can do. I'm so lost. They're not in the tree hollow, are they? No. That's flowers. I'm just very confused as to where 2 different rafts have gone. 2. Okay, well, we'll just... And it's not in here and I'm just blind? No? Really? Amazing. Can you make the thing I need you to make? Thank you. Okay, once more with feeling. Y'all can laugh at me in the comments if you know where my mysterious rafts are. The guy from Saturn can see you. You're everywhere except building your house on our server. Okay, you're Phantom. I love your name spelling. Guy from Saturn says he's not that good of a builder. You should be thanking me. Oh, Phantom. Mark your raft on the map whenever you leave them behind. I would if I knew that I had left them. That is such excellent advice. However, comma, I don't know that I've left them. Like, I'm convinced I pick it up every time. And yet, I even watched the footage yesterday. I have no idea where the raft went. I must have chucked it out at some point to make room for something. Or put it on the ground while I sorted my inventory and then never picked it up. I think that's the most likely scenario of what's happening. Ooh, red clay. And puffball mushrooms and a bear. What's up, buddy? Here, oh, he's a beast. Look at him. He's a big old grizzly. With his wolf friends. Where are you? Are you shitting down? Ooh. Hi. Oh, hi. They're so cute. Okay. Run away. Phantom says, don't worry, Winnie, I've become known for my raft collection. Nice. Okay, good. I'm not alone. I feel less alone in the universe. This is the second one. That's beyond me. Run, bunny, run. I don't know how I'm doing it at all. Okay, let's cruise up to our limestone here. Like we do. Bear hunt, bear hunt. Yeah, we will. Not while I have 0 armor and no tool but a copper spear. I'm just saying. Oh, you know what? I wonder what's in the container on my back right now. And if I ever actually emptied it. Hey, the bear is behind you. Yeah. I know. Someday, we'll bear it. Grin and bear it. Your town even made a VIP dock spot just for your rats. Nice. That's when you know you're loved. It's your friends looking out for you. And you're leaving the bear behind. It's so hard to hunt when they're not nearby. That's so true. I know. We'll just hop up on a pillar, stab it in the face with our one spear. That'll work. I think... Yeah, our limestone's all straight ahead. Like, kind of maybe over here. You're correct. I do not actually need armor to hunt a bear. I would prefer at least a piece or two. We've been pretty lucky with our leather finds. I think I stabbed a sheep in the face yesterday. They're slightly easier, the rams. Oh, moose. That's what we've done. I've cornered a couple of moose in caves. Phantom says, welcome to Vintage Story, by the way. Glad to have found me. Oh, great. Thank you. I'm glad you found me as well. I am currently obsessed with this game. Still heavily playing the modded Other Block game, because that's my jam. But yeah, 2 days a week I've started doing Vintage Story because I love it so much. And I'm kind of really excited for how it's grown in popularity recently. And how many more people are playing it, and the people that I'm meeting that are playing it. Because it is amazing. Hello, my glorious limestone. Okay, see, watch me. Nope. Put it in my pocket, and it will disappear before the end of the episode, guaranteed. Am I brave enough to look in my backpack and see if my raft is in there? No, but I never emptied my pockets from our journeying. I found the Forlorn Helm. This is me emptying the, that library ruin we found. Wow, okay, well, we'll ignore that for a minute. And let's see if we can... I want to do a teensy bit of quarrying while we're here. Hopefully in a way that doesn't lead to death or injury. God. Thanks, game. If you could just not drop things. I actually took my first ride down a mountain on a piece of gravel the other day. I had no idea that was a thing that could happen. It almost killed me. Didn't realize the falling blocks could pick you up and carry you down a mountain. I love this game. I do. Let's just start maybe here. We'll take the limestone and quarry a little chunk or two. Because I want to see, I think this would look fine with our plaster. Just the cut version. If we grabbed a little hunk of it. And yes, I'm trying to grab a big piece, right? 1, 2, 3. Because we can. We did this together. However many weeks ago. Ladders would be helpful here. Yes. Am I on the right one? Yep. Top 5 favorite mods. Quarry mod is one of them. Somebody was recommending the butchering mod yesterday, and I'm very curious about that one. And how, if folks are using it and if they like it. May go this one for this 4. Oh, it's gonna be a 3. That's okay. Just grab a couple. I don't think we need many. I got the quarry mod and carry on. Yes, indeed. There's actually a link to all my world settings and mods. There's a Google Doc in the description. Because I'm like that. A, I want to keep track. B, I know people are curious. And it helps me because some of them I have installed so that I can try them out and see if I like them, and then I can make notes about whether or not I found them cool and useful and necessary, or game breaking, but I love them so I'm keeping them. Just a bunch in that category. You know, we could use a little bit of the limestone gravel too. Never know when you need the gravels. Please do not be falling on my head, thank you. The vintage story, resource gathering. Maybe my early days of that other block game was resource gathering this calming and satisfying. There's something about both the haptics and the sounds and the actual, like, it feels like gravel is heavier than sand, right? As it should, because gravel is heavier than sand. It says good choices. A must for any serious vintage story player. I agree. 1000%. While I appreciate the folks who are the purists, I respect that. You go with your bad self. That is not for me. I like a good balance of things that feel like they potentially belong in game. Like, I think the quarry mod is a great candidate for that. And speeding up the process, because I'm an adult with a job and I do not have time to mess around with things that take time just for time's sake, like inventory management. I don't have time for that. I'm impatient. 4. And so I have all the stack sizes times 4. Because that's just time. That's just running back and forth. Or dealing with things like making more chests. Like, and I get that that's also resources. But anything that comes under the category of just making things take longer, nope. I don't know how many of these we need, but we'll take a little handful. Are you a 4x4? You're about to be. One, 2. I guess I could have gone the other way. Whatever. I also need the limestone rock to do things. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so we have ores turned up, partially because I have the world at 80% land cover. But also, I don't want to spend my whole time looking for stuff. I want to spend my time making stuff and getting stuff. Okay, I think 3 is good for now. That should get us through grinding up some limestone. Da-da-da. Is there anything over here? I have go here, but we did that together. Did we find a trader up here? I swear. I wonder if that's one. I mean, that's gray with a little tree-looking thing. Should we just go look? I feel like that's in the right space for one. And it's right here. She says, running through the brush and over the mountains. Hello? There's another bear. What are you chasing? Sir? I have gravel. Is he after a bunny? Okay. He's doing his own thing. Apparently, it's a bear kind of evening. Ruins, I'm sure. Look, we clearly have been here. Why, yes. What else did I leave here? Some galena. A spider web. An empty chest. Yep. Ah, no. Let me out. Where was that gonna look? That little gray spot, like right here, I feel like is a trader. Could be wrong. Could just be a little tiny ruin chunk. But that looks like a wagon and a tent to me. Up this hill. Up around this hill. And I really am trying to get all the traders mapped. Ooh, what's in here? Sorry, squirrel. Just like, what do we have? A big hole. Okay, let's not do that again. Ruin? Anything, Peeler? Oh, bismuth. I'm gonna mark it. I love bismuth bronze lanterns, let me just tell you. But then that means I need to go hunting zinc. Wow. Anything? Oh! Aha! I win! Oh, it's another one of these. I mean, while I appreciate the really cool skull blocks... Oh, ouch. Be gone. Which I will grab. Let's see what's in the chest. And the bony soil. Okay, the bony soil is good. Yeah. We like the bony soil. What's in here? Bones. Nice. Torchies. Rib cages. Copper torque. A ruined bastard. And a peasant caftan. Which I think is a scarf, basically. Yes. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And are you all... Your granite cobblestone. Don't really want you. I want the skull blocks. I guess we'll take the granite. Don't really need the slabs. Thanks, game. Nope. Take your slabs. Take your slabs. Anybody else? Bueller? I have a feeling that's the only one we're going to find. Right? Right, game? Eh? Okay. We're not that deep. Like 118? It's not bad. I wish I had my dirt on my hotbar, not gravel. There we go. What's down here? I can't help it. I just have to look. Okay, this goes back up. All right, I'm headed to the trader. That, you know, instead of falling down giant holes. Maybe I have to dig my way out. I'm lost. Nope. Or we could pop out on the side of a mountain. Nice. We're next to the trader, even. We just took the shortcut. That's it. Totally took the shortcut. Hello, sir. How goes it? What are you? Noah. Clothing merchant. Yes. Come back here. Let me see your stuff. Let me mark you first. There we go. What will you buy? Hooded cape. No, I think I have a nomad mantle. 2 gears. It's terrible. Linen, squire belt, thigh-high boot. No, I want to buy thigh-high boots, sir. Why do you not have the fancy thigh-high boots for me? Well, you do have wool boots, 1.5. I know fur boots give us 2.0. Oh, shit. You scared the crap out of me, bear. God. Just out there fussing. You have Gambas on for 27. I mean, I know that's a good price, but wow. Oh, I have wearable lights mod in here. That is a brass lantern on a belt for 3 gears. And it gives us a 1/2 degree. Woolen leggings. Fuzzy pants. For the winter. Okay, let's go get our money. Right? I'll be right back. Also, top 5 mods. The Essentials. TH3 Essentials. Mostly because I forgot my money. There we go. And I want to just check and make sure I have not already bought woolen leggings. I don't think I have. See, we do have the... Oh, no, we have a commoner coat. Yep, this is why I checked. I have woolen leggings. I do not... And I have a fur coat. I do not have... What am I wearing? I do not have furry boots yet. Or furry gloves. That I'm aware of. Let's check our... Nope. Okay. Let's go back. The bear is just... He's just pacing. But I do want the lantern belt. Because... How great is that? As cool as the alchemist belt is. Light. Oh, I need to turn it on. Hold on. I think it's got a toggle. Which we're gonna have to look up. Let's see. L. Aha! There it is. So now we just have light when we're walking around. Which is good. I have 1 copper spear. Let's have a snack and contemplate it. I'm surprised I could set this down so close to him. It's kind of odd. A bear? Can I pick these? I can pick up this firewood? Why? That's odd. Is that normal? Like, what's in here? Empty. I can pick up fire bricks? I get, like, if it's not nailed down, I'm taking it. Can I pick this up? No. Okay. But I can pick up the bowl and the jug off his table. That's so funny. Look at that beautiful purple heart crate. It's so gorgeous. I can sleep in your bed, too. Can't open your chest. A child's toy. Look at this gorgeous, fancy aged carved acacia. Someday we'll have some of that to use as roof beams in our house, right? Look at this. We have light. I don't have to carry a lantern, which means our food. Yeah. Oh, why is my walk speed at 85%? Is that light? No. Why is my walk? Oh, because I have the barrel on my back. Derp. Derp. Okay. We have trader. That's good. Filling out all the traders near us. 2 clothing traders right in a row. Let's feature. Nice. And then we got the furniture trader, which means there must be one. Look at these 3. There's clothing, furniture, artisan, which means there should be one here. Somewhere, like right there. What is that? Mm-hmm. That's gotta be one, right? It's gotta be something. Question mark. Save. Is that, that's not that far. Not with a light on our butt. Butt light for the win. It's like the new torch placement in... Are you an oak tree? You are. Well, yes, I'm going to cut down the crazy big oak tree out in the middle of the woods that I won't come by again. Koala! My darling! How are you? You thief, I see you. I did. I stole his wood. I stole his bricks. I did. Ooh. There we go. Look at all this goodness. Saved me having to cut down, wait for half my forest. I get some seeds from that? I did. Let's be nice and replant. So that when I come back here again and I'm like, I want to cut down an oak tree, there's something there. How are you doing? Koala, we miss you. You don't come back for 5 days, do you? This is my friend in Australia on a fabulous vacation with her family. But that means she's not around to play Vintage Story with us. Good. You're moving hotels in the morning? Okay, cool. Where are we going? We need to go a little bit more this way. I just want to pop out here and see. 3 more days. Okay, and then you head home. That's not bad. That's right, because you're a day ahead. It's Sunday there already. Lovely, lovely. Well, I know you're having a good time, and I'm glad that you got the chance to go on the trip. That's wonderful. It's important to do things like that with the families. Gotta spend time with them while you can. I know I'm just flying through here. What are you? Almond mushrooms? I haven't seen those before. Is that light enough? Not quite at night. But it's enough to run around in a cave, I think. For me, even if it's not on camera. Okay, did I make it far enough north? Yes, we're almost there. Getting there. Oh, okay, the thing that was not a trader is a trader. See, like, who could tell that that's a trader on a map? But I have really good luck actually just running into them. Look at his banner. How cool is that? What's in your spot here, sir or ma'am? It's Leo. Leo. Oh, your commodities. Nice. Halite, blasting powder. Potash. Very cool. And you'll buy aged crates. That's good. Nice. We'll mark you, my friend. Do you have anything I can pick up off the table? Ha ha ha. Pardon me. Excuse me. Nothing to see here. How about... Oh, linen fiber pulp? Don't mind if I do. Green marble. Ah. And sea stars. Purple. And 3 copper bits. You know what? We'll let you have your copper bits. Look how great this is. That little... I'll keep on the lookout for that in ruins. I would love to take the pieces. Is that just a... support? That is a support beam. An oak support beam? Huh. You need your buddies too? Yeah. We miss you, friend. Miss hanging out. That's like our routine. Okay, I've still got to go see what the thing is that I put an X on. Because we're here. And I need to know. It's too regular not to be some kind of ruin. Okay, it's a ruin. It's a very beautiful... Look at this thing. Oh, that... Like, this is the kind of thing that I want to, like... carefully take pictures of it and then move it into my village. We could probably do that. Look at it. Diamond pattern stone tile. What do you bet there's all kinds of cool stuff underneath? Okay, figure out how to... I wonder if I could use that copy paste tool from the quarry mod that escapes me. Pentagraph. I'm sorry, from the chiseling mod. What is it freaking called? This. The pantograph. That's it. What if I could use the pantograph and copy it? And we could redo it just in the shape. I bet we could. I'll bet we could. Even just the gazebo part. Hi, baby puppy. Hi, mama puppy. Okay, let me make a note here that says... ruin for copying. Or moving. Again, I did. I can't help it. This game activates my loot goblin like nobody's business. Oh... That's another one of the pond ruins. That's cool. Or is that the one we went to? I think that's the one we went to. Since the map's already unveiled. Okay. That's enough walkabout for the moment. Let's empty our pockets here. Why, yes, I slashed home because streaming and mods. And why wouldn't you? Right? I play too much modded other block game not to have /home. It's just... Especially... Okay, we managed to make it back with our raft. Which I'm going to put in the wood chest. And lean my ore out the door with the other one. And let's put our jugglies here. And our extra bowls. Our stolen bowls. So funny. And I think I have soil in here to sift. We've got lots of lovely things. Aged firewood we can use. Torches. Bunches of things. You know what? Let's just leave you there. Weird. Like pulp is technically made out of living things, right? The sea star is kind of pretty. Let's keep one purple one. And we'll relegate the rest to our to be ground pile. Nice. Right? And then my crazy skull stone blocks. Gravel. We're officially out of room. I'm going to put ice and tiles somewhere else. That's more limestone. Granite, stone, bones. I think are downstairs. Yes, let's put ice in there too. And slanted shingle tiles, which I'll never remember are in here, but I'll put them in there anyway. Pardon me. And our glass should be done also. Copper torque. It's inventory sorting with Winnie. Da da da. Dum dum. You can stay there. Our glass is done. Yay. And now I can't stack all of the fire bricks here. Let's stack them here instead. There we go. Oop, dropped one. Okay, glass. Have glass. We'll travel. Good wood. Nice. That rounds out our collection of oak. And somewhere I should stash the marble because that's kind of unique. I swear I have bulk storage for granite somewhere. Linen bags, right? Yes, that's what I have currently. There's the granite. Do I not? I don't have one. I have birch. I have pine. Sandstone, shirt. Oh, plain plaster. I stuck in a barrel. Are you kidding me? We must have picked it up when we picked up the other plasters. Ah! Do we have enough? We don't have enough to do all of them. Okay, how do these work? Do you stack based on... Yes, what if we did... How do I rotate you? Like that? Nope. I like, I wish that was without a thing. How do we do that? We can't change you, right? No. But we can... make you out of plaster. We'd only need 4 of them for these. Well, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows. Do we have enough for this? Maybe. We have limestone now. We can do the plaster. Just need some boards. Doesn't matter what kind. We'll use birch because I'm not actually going to build with birch. It's just there to be our wood for recipes. So if I did this with our plaster. Really? Did I get that wrong? How did I get that wrong? Oh. Derp. I did get that wrong. Okay, that's 7. Go medieval house. And I gotta figure out how to make these do that thing again. Really? You're not helping. Okay, that wall. Nope. Nope. There we go. And yes, I will run down there real quick and grab those. That's pretty good. I don't think there's rhyme or reason to this. I'll get it. There it is. Maybe we don't need every single one of them to be a window. Nope. Go. And you. And you. Haha, look at me. Yeah, like I'm gonna be out if I don't go rescue what I dropped. 1. Did I drop any more? I don't think so. Okay, let's make this window different. No, come here. And of course I boarded up my windows. I can't jump through them anymore. Rude. Okay, you can be different, which means probably solid plaster, but we'll do these. Nope. Like that? Nope. It's the... I don't know. We're almost gonna have enough. We'll be able to do this window. Aha! I have 5. We could do like that. Solid on the back wall and probably solid on here. That's pretty good. 2 sides. Well, and I guess we could also craft these now that we know that that's the recipe. Let's take a look. What is our plaster? That's not bad. It's a little... I think once we have glass and little gables and a roof, that won't be terrible. Good night, koala. Have a good night. Oh, the little one just woke up. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Why the 4 mining bags for a backpack? Are they linen? They're linen. Sorry, I missed that question. When I get building, I get focused. And despite chat being right in front of my face, sometimes difficult to keep track. Are y'all done? Sunflowers? 11 of 12. One flax is done. Rice is almost there. Peanuts are almost there. I don't sleep, so it takes a long time for things to do their thing. Nope, where's our flax holder? Nope. In the middle of storage, Winnie. There you go. And seeds can go out here. Okay, I think that's enough derping around. We did good today. Oh, look. More plaster in the wood chest. What? What? This is why I should pay more attention. If we did this. And I did this. And that. Nope. God. Dingleberry. There we go. And that. Nope. I think it just decides what direction it's going to go by itself. Okay. And then this one. So close. I think we're going to be one piece of plaster short. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awesome. That's really close, though. I think we can manage. Maybe I dropped one. I should check and make sure. Is there none like hiding? Found one in the flower bed. See, builder brains. We know. Subconsciously. Look at that. We finished the whole thing. Yay! Very good. I don't know that we're going to have anything but this room in this house. I think we're just going to slap our roof on this side and call it a day. And bring the roof edge down so that it covers that porch. So I don't think we're going to need these shenanigans. We might cover this up, kind of square it off. Maybe that'll be a pine focal wall, kind of, on that side. We'll put a little storage here. This is going to be bedroom / extended storage. This is an upside down pine stair block here for this transition. But it's good. Look, we got our oven today. Done today. I'm very excited about that. Zachary says it's only July. Do I have time to replant? Yes. I'm in the last day of July. It's the 12th. So I will have August and September. So I have 24 days. And we have cabbage is 18. So we could do some cabbage. That's a really great point. Ooh, and we have plenty to make it worth it. Flax. I only have 5. Turnips, I have a crazy amount, but they're not really great at resisting heat. We do have 26 spelt, which take exactly 24 days, and they are super tolerant. Let's plant. I don't know if we have enough room in the field. Hold on. Because we have 2 huge gardens full of stuff right now. Carrots are pretty heat tolerant and cold tolerant, right? Yeah. 14 days. That's a fast one. Let's do carrots too. And I have enough high fertility soil. We can replace this section with the good stuff. Let's see if we have any room at all up here. I think the reason I haven't planted is because we're full up. Oh no, I do. And you are flax, which means I could probably throw some cabbage in here. Tons of spelt. How's our... What do you need? You need N. So yes, this has had its K used, but not its N. So let's do some cabbage. That's perfect. And then you need K, which doesn't do us any good. Yeah, this one's full up. We have a huge section of flax in 3 different phases of growth and my soybeans. But that should be a nice big flax harvest before the end of the year. Let's do the one... Let's do a little replacement here, because we did find more high fertility soil if I could find it. There it is. Oh, I forgot I have a dirt, sand, gravel chest. That's why. I'm like, why is everything so crowded? You are where gravel goes. Okay. I want this. This eventually is going to go away, but it's worth it to get another big set of food out of. Right? Especially for the winter. If we're very careful here. We won't mess up our existing water. Like so. And someday I'll get around to making the irrigation vessels from Primitive Survival. And now we can use a couple of these crappy hoes and get rid of them. Let's see. I'll have you and you. Bonk. Oh, we do have some fallow field over there. I don't know what's our nutrients like over here. Okay, we used your N. That's okay, we can do the carrots here. Let me check all of it. Are you all... You all have plenty of K. Nice. Beautiful. Let me quickly hoe this up. Thanks for the reminder, Zachary. That was a really good idea. Because we do have plenty of time to get one more round of stuff in. Especially grain, while we're making plans to have animals. That will be important. Trying not make sure I'm only beating up grass and not some crop. Okay. Look at it, it's so nice. That is good. We did all the things. Oh, and I still keep forgetting this is on my back. Let's set it down, like in the middle of the kitchen, so I'm reminded to empty it. Especially, went back and got the really nice Traveler's Solitude painting from there. I think I may want to put this in the bedroom, but we'll put it... Oh, here. Let's put it above our nice stuff for now. That's good. That's very nice. Now that we have walls that I will not take down anytime soon. So we did a lot. We got our main like area, storage, passageway, whatever, done. We actually chiseled the stove. Yay! Can I stand on that? Is that a thing? Yes, which means I could sit on it. Ah, nice. I love it. There we go. So we have our beautiful cooking area behind us. And we got the upstairs, the walls completely done. So all we need to do is throw a roof on it. I think we're going to go wooden roof. Probably oak because that's what we have. And I think the pine would be too yellow for a roof. Because the oak has red in it, and the oak planks, the oak shingles will go with the chert, and the oak and the granite, because the granite has little speckledies of the same orange that the chert does. I think I'm really actually kind of proud of our little cooking area one. Haven't done one that looked so round before, but we ran with it, and it looks cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with me today. You make the streams really fun. I love interacting with y'all and meeting other folks that enjoy vintage story. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. That helps me out, and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you again on Monday with some of that other block game. Bye-bye.